Well, today, former President Biden thanked the nation for the outpouring of support that he's received since announcing his prostate cancer diagnosis. In a social media post, Biden wrote, "Cancer touches us all. Like so many of you, Jill and I have learned that we are strongest in the broken places. Thank you for lifting us up with love and support." Biden's personal office says he has an aggressive form of prostate cancer that has spread to the bone. Doctors evaluated Biden following the discovery of a small nodule in his prostate after he was seen for increased urinary symptoms. Now, WBZ is the only local TV station with a doctor on staff. Dr. Malika Marshall joins us now. And doctor, let's dive deeper, if we can, into this diagnosis, because the former president's staff says he has an aggressive form of prostate cancer with a Gleason score of 9, which I hadn't heard of. What does that mean?
Right. Most people haven't heard of it. You know, the Gleason score is really how doctors classify prostate cancer cells when they examine them under a microscope. So a score of 9 out of 10 means that the cells look very abnormal and are more likely to grow and spread. As you mentioned, in the former president's case, it has already spread to his bones, which means that he has metastatic prostate cancer. The good news is that it's hormone sensitive, so it's likely to respond well to hormonal therapies, which actually reduce the levels of male hormones that tend to fuel prostate cancer growth.
Now, the medical records released by the Biden White House say that he didn't have a prostate exam the last time he had a physical. We don't know why that decision was made, but it's interesting that routine screening is not recommended for men over the age of 70.
Yeah, a lot of experts say because prostate cancers can be slow growing and screening can lead to overdiagnosis and overtreatment. But I actually spoke to Dr. Anthony D'Amico from Mass General Brigham today, who treats patients with prostate cancer, and he actually disagrees.
The people who get the most advanced cancers are the elderly. We know that advancing age is one of the highest risks for getting an aggressive prostate cancer. And so, if you're in good health, 82 or 85 or 75, you should be getting a PSA. And I understand there's some hesitancy by the primary care physicians to think about this, but we are so much better now than we were in terms of who needs treatment and who can be watched or surveyed. And so I think people should feel less concerned about being over-treated.
But Dr. D'Amico was actually very optimistic about the prognosis for metastatic prostate cancer, saying that there are so many treatments available. We talked about hormonal therapy, there's radiation therapy, and that he said that patients can live 5, 6, or even more years after diagnosis. He said in some cases, treatment could potentially cure the disease, which is not something they talked about a number of years ago.
I feel like as you get older, you hear about so many men with prostate cancer who do very well. So that's the hope here.
Exactly.
All right, Dr. Malika, thank you so much. Courtney, over to you.